They say it takes a lifetime to build a reputation, and only 5 minutes to destroy it. For Elias, it took a little longer than 5 minutes. But when the crash came, it didn't just take his money, it took his name. There was a time, not long ago, when Elias was the city's golden boy. If you saw a crane in the skyline, it was building something he designed. He defined success by how high he could build above everyone else. But ambition is a dangerous fuel. To keep climbing, he leveraged everything. He cut corners, he ignored the foundations, just to make the facade shinier. He thought he was too big to fail. He was wrong. The market turned, and the house of cards, his beautiful glass house of cards, began to sway in the wind. The collapse was total. Bankruptcy, public humiliation. The bank took the penthouse, the cars, and his firm. At 45 years old, standing on the pavement outside the empire he built, holding a cardboard box, Elias realized he wasn't an architect anymore. He was a cautionary tale. This is the part where most stories tell you he immediately started fighting back. But real life isn't like that. For 6 months, Elias didn't move. He sat in that hollow, silent gap between who he was and what he had become. Paralyzed by the shame of starting over at 0 when he used to be at 100. He was ready to quit, to disappear. Until Sarah, the only friend who stuck around, slid a napkin across the table. It wasn't a check. It was a rough sketch of a small community garden shed she needed fixed. It was humiliating work for the man who built skyscrapers. But as he hammered the wood, something shifted. He wasn't managing a budget of millions. He was just making sure a roof didn't leak. He remembered that before he loved the fame, he just loved building things that lasted. He stopped trying to reclaim his old life and started pouring concrete for a new one. Elias never got his skyscraper back, and he didn't want it. He runs a small renovation company now. He's not rich, but he sleeps at night. He learned that if your life burns to the ground, you don't try to rebuild the exact same structure from the ashes. You grab a new blueprint, you strengthen the foundation, and you build something smaller, something real, something that can weather the storm.